Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Halls of Torment. We're going to be continuing where we left off in our Boglands tour. We're going to check it out with our friend the Bard and see how far we get. Start off the classic killer riff. We'll get our kick bass. I have it set to some opacity so that we can actually see some, but I'll turn it up a little bit so you can see it better. But like, Bard is just absolutely covers the screen with absolute nonsense as you go along. You will not be able to see things after a while. So we're gonna have to consider what we want to use our extra reverberance on. I'm sure we'll find something. I wonder if we can double the growth skills. It didn't tell me I couldn't. Yeah, it definitely didn't tell me that I couldn't do that. Oh, I don't need any more speed with this character. In fact, I put on things just to slow it down. This character is Zippy McZip-Zip. Definitely doesn't need more health either. Does not need more pickup range. Regen is something it is going to need more of, so we're going to put that in our pool. Yeah, so our main attack is going to get bonuses from what we have going on, so we can take this and one of them. So I think I know what skills I want to take with this. But that's going to change in the future. We're going to get extra of the memories potions as well. Let's give a re-whip. Okay. Well, let's give a slap into extra damage. Even though it slows things down, it'll still be good. There'll be another one that we want to put into critical bonus damage. That's two of them. The problem is if we double it, it doubles the negative as well. But we're gonna slap one into one of these base crit chances too. Yeah, I'll do that. And nothing says we can't double the growth skills. Yeah, the 3 that we want to to get extra on is going to be... Next it's going to be attack speed. I don't know what you mean, 40%. This is the size it usually is. Let me see what it's showing, because, like, my side looks fine. That's not 40%. That's easily, like, 60%. What are you talking about? I mean, it changes a little bit based on which game I'm playing, because different games have different things going on with them, but it should be at the right level. Yeah, until we get some of these good upgrades, our damage as a bard is not super high. But the thing is that bard can take on more of the torment things without being a problem. That's the reason why we took it. And once it gets going, this actually ends up being a really strong class anyway. You have to get far enough with it. So we can now get 2 of our abilities upgraded. Oh, that's new. We'll get that in our pocket. That's a new item. This isn't great for us. But we're still persevering. We still have 2 upgrades for our revive, so we are fine. Get out of my pocket. At least the wolves don't run right at you. They like to circle you. The wolves are circling. I get the joke. Oh, well, that's not great for us. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, the beginning of the game is the roughest, though. And the enemies in this area are actually pretty annoying, too. They all like to do weird things like circle you. These guys explode, which is a problem, too. But at least we're fast enough to get away from those stupid guys. These bees also like to be a problem in their own right. That should significantly increase our damage. If we can make it far enough, we'll actually get a major regeneration bonus. We just have to make it to level 60 first. Well, if we don't make it, we'll have to rethink things. And consider, like, what part of it was making it harder to not survive. It could be that we need to reduce their speed. Yeah, that's what this guy has going on. He's not attacking at all. He's just dancing and singing. Yeah, this character does not do anything but dance and sing. I can't actually unequip that. Okay, so that's not even an option. No, the music is amazing. What are you talking about? don't think this is going well. We are just about to die. I think it's all these range enemies. I think I need to cut down on the range. Or, I know one thing we need to cut down on. I'll have to rethink what's going on. There we go. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to rejigger a few things. The beginning of this character is really rough. Okay. And you turn that off because that's giving everything extra attacks. I don't even have the ranged enemies on. Okay, so what's another thing we can do that probably will not give us too much problems? We can make them slower. We have the right plan, it just didn't go well. So now all the enemies are larger, but they're slower and tougher. Yeah, you can put them all on, but you're gonna die. What do you mean? It is still OP. I'm doing it with 15 of them on. That's crazy. 15 is quite a lot of them to have on. But yeah, the thing is that these elites right here, they drop health. That's what we were missing. We needed things that drop health. And we just weren't getting it. But have I even seen food drop here? Maybe this place can't have drops. Maybe it's like the Boneyard and like the Vampire Survivors where not, like nothing can drop actual like helpful things. That would be that could be interesting. That could be a thing that's impacting us. I mean, another thing that happened is we didn't actually get our scrolls quick enough. Like, every enemy we kill has a chance to drop scrolls, but that didn't really end up happening. So that does make a difference. Well, we're ready to reach our first scroll anyway, so as long as we get to it quick enough, we'll be fine. Last time we kind of didn't get our level ups quick enough into the right fields for it. See, now the enemies are only using one of their attacks, not having like 2 or 3 for each one, and that makes a big difference in how easy to get around it is. But there's also less of them, so it's easier to deal with that way too. Although they are chonking, aren't they? They're chonking out for sure. Now we're ready for a second scroll. So any of these dudes can drop a scroll, any of these yellow dudes. Yeah, but one of the reasons our alchemist had so much trouble is because there just is nothing dropping potions. So like their bonus didn't actually come from any, they weren't getting what they needed to survive, basically. Oh, we are leveling up through our abilities, at least. Oh, well, there's one scroll. Let's go get that. This also reduced the number of these guys' heads too. Like, it's funny, like they have extra damage and stuff, but they're also slow as hell, so they're never gonna actually catch us. I think that was the change we needed. But we did reduce the number of enemies, so this is going to take a lot longer to win, but you know, that's fine. The problem is getting our run started, not run ended. Like, once we reach 60, we are practically immortal. That's when we get our giant regeneration bonus. Oh, I'll take a extra well regen. I got a little greedy and dived in, but you know, we should be fine. Let's get past them and get that over there. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna double up the damage growth. Get the scroll though. Gotta get out of that corner. They definitely want our faces. Yep, we'll double the number of knockback ranges. Yep, we'll take that. Yep, we'll get that. So now we're ready to get another scroll. We should start wandering back. Oh, it gave me... Whoa, it gave me 2 good things, actually. Let's go get those. Yeah, I'm almost to 60. That's all we needed, was to get to 60 before, but we got Rombo comboed into the ground. Oh, well, I'll take that. Give me this delicious damage boost. Alright, so then we can get this in. Yep, so now we're gonna get our inner circle that stuns enemies too. No, another scroll? Okay. I see what you're doing, game. Every time I turn around to go somewhere, you say, nope, come back, get this goodie. Oh. Won't lie, I do want to add confetti in. You wish you could have combat confetti. I mean, you know, nothing says that we can't double the refill for everything. Wouldn't that just mean I get an extra one back? Yeah, that just gave me an extra one. That's crazy. Alright. Well, who's gonna stop us now? I'll take it. That just makes it even more overpowered. Oh, we're starting to actually kill them. Nice. Yep, they're starting to get destroyed themselves. How you like it? Well, now our kick base is probably strong enough to knock even these guys away. Well, maybe. Maybe not. I guess it can affect them. Not with that boost, but you know, it's okay. You can get another confetti cannon upgrade. Yeah, now it is. See? Now it's strong enough. I took that upgrade to do it. Alright. Well, nothing says you have to say anything. But, welcome to being here. I'm also here. Oh, you know what? I didn't take Cleric. We're not going to be overpowered regeneration-wise. We're overpowered with our ability to select things. You know what? I should probably change it back to Cleric, though. I see. This place is tricky in a number of ways. Like, it's definitely harder than the other zones. Basically, just the enemies are really annoying, but also the terrain's a little challenging too. More confetti. Mosh pit time. Well, force and spawns isn't gonna help us. I guess the attack speed and movement speed. We definitely have more than enough scrolls now. We definitely want fragile on them. That's not a fun boss to have. Like, but he can chase us. Like, we don't need to worry about him. Everything around us will succumb. Not great. I mean, at least we're pretty good at clearing space. That's a spooky champion. Surprisingly tanky, too. Nope, there's the first boss. Yeah, I got dieted. You sure didn't notice. That guy exploded quite big. Yeah, our damage has kind of fallen off. I don't know about that. I don't know what to think about it. But you know, we're gonna keep surviving. We are a quarter of the way to the, well, we're 20% of the way to the boss. Okay, if we make it past these bosses, like we've only, I think we revived once, maybe. But you know, as long as we keep going, we'll be okay. Like, our growth stats are still increasing. Our knockback is quite good, too. So, I feel better about this run than last run. Give me that one for free. Big ol' Snick. Doing his Snick things. Hey, at least that guy's getting hurt, finally. I don't know which one I just chose, but both of them were actually not bad. Oh yeah, I chose the second one. Okay. Now we've got two circles of them. That's fine. Yeah, as long as these guys can't, like, circle me in, I am okay with this. We've technically been gaining. So. And every now and then the snake comes walking by, you know? Okay, we could be invulnerable. You live here on us. But we can't stay in there forever, so. Still probably get out of there. I mean, I think the snake is a bigger problem than most of the than all the other bosses, including the final boss for this area. Yeah, we'll do that. These ginormous trees are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we are getting good. We aren't losing health anymore. We are winning the battle of attrition. One tree down. But honestly, this snake is the only thing that is a problem currently. The other ones can't really keep up with this anymore. Alright, extra fire. Do you think wildlife likes fire? I think so. So technically we can take the extras of these as free level up. Well, that's the second boss, actually. I've got two bosses chasing us. We're almost halfway to the end of this level. Hey, the other big tree died. Oh hey, we're gonna get 1,000,000 levels up now. Yeah, about like 7. That was pretty much the same thing, right? Hello, Snick. You're not gonna be alive much longer, Snick. Take your delicious goodies, though. Oh no, this is level 129. And here's our last ability. We got all of our abilities. That means we can collect all these tomes for bonus levels as we go north. Alright, where's the tome? I can't... Oh, is it behind this? That's funny. But we're halfway towards fighting the final boss. Yeah, it took a little while to build into it, but this build's gonna work. And if we go find the trail, we can follow it. Looks like we got another one of those. I mean, it's definitely not the most super strong, but it's super consistent. I was able to take all of the speed slowdown ones without any penalty, because honestly this character's too fast otherwise anyway. Why the heck is that all the way over there? Are you crazy, game? And I guess we don't have anything better to chase after, so we're going. No, we probably are going to be done in like 10 minutes because it gets faster as it goes along. Once you reach 20,000, that's when this boss spawns. This is not a time limit one. This is just you have to kill enough enemies one. It gets pretty difficult to even see what's going on at a certain point with Bard. Yep, we have 3 more options to get, and then we start hitting the unlimited upgrades. I mean, you don't know that I'm not drunk. I don't think anybody asked about the sobriety level. I guess for lack of things to do, we can walk over and get the magnet. I don't see any sign of, I don't know. I've never been drunk, so I couldn't tell you. No one's decided to pay for enough alcohol for me to find out. And I'm certainly not going to pay for alcohol myself. I don't care for it enough. My mom's more of a lightweight than almost anyone in this world, man. Oh hey, I can get a boost to my regeneration. There we go. I'll take that. Okay, we're invincible. We run. We killed a whole bunch of wraiths. We got an achievement. Well, why would you be a sad drunk? You're only a sad drunk if you're sad. It's not the drinking that did it to you. But the boss is gonna spawn any moment. Bosses. There'll actually be several of them. Oh, those look really weird. Oh, get me out of there. Be nice if I could see where things were to dodge them, but you know, we don't get what we want sometimes. But no, we aren't dyings. So. Oh, he went down one level. I think he's got 2 phases, though. That's one enemy. We got the achievement anyway. Even if we die, we get the achievement. There's still 2 bosses, though. Oh, sure, I'll take another magnet. Level me up. Get me a couple extra bits of damage. Oh, second boss died too at some point. And you're also the deads. Alright, what can we drop off? These boots. This and this. 3 things sent up. I want to kill the boss and see what he's got. Come on, what are you gonna give me? You can come get me. Come on, you can catch up, maybe. Think you can catch us? Well, you gotta realize half of this is that Bard's abilities cover the entire screen. Like, all of this is like confetti, and my attacks, my crashing waves, my fire, and all of my exploding attacks. So these guys summon these invincible little tree things to chase after me, but that's what this guy does. He's just about dead. Alright, let's skedaddle. We did our wins. Let's see what we got. We got Bog Slayer, and we got what we were chasing after, which was a new blessing for agony. So let's go find out what that did for us. Yeah, I don't think we're taking Bard next time, guys. Well, let's see what this blessing for agony does for us. Oh, this lowers the minimum. So you don't have to level up into it. What do you mean? I had 2 revives. I was absolutely fine. I don't know if we need minimum at this point. Like, we'll do that when we're doing something specific. But that's a cool thing. It means you don't have to level up into it. But yeah, we're gonna take a couple of these off because we don't need to reduce our movement speed for one thing. So, looking at it, We need to kill 42 more boss champions in there to get the Potion of Memories blessing. And that's the only unlock that's left in the Boglands. Other than killing more insects, and that's just playing in here again. But everything else doesn't have to be done in there. So we have to do about 2 more runs in there, and we should get that sorted. I do think it's a kind of annoying level to play in for the most part, but I do appreciate what it had going for it. And I do like a lot of its unlocks and things it tried to do. Then we have the 2 new characters to check out. And that'll be pretty much it for the new content. But that's okay, it was still a good expansion. I mean, it added 70-ish achievements, 2 characters, 2 abilities, and like, I think 8 items. Which we haven't seen all of. And a whole bunch of new like level up skills based around growth.
Greetings.
We haven't even seen some of the new items. Oh, a reduction to the number of summons? Huh. What? There's one that increases how many summons you get per level? That sounds absolutely busted. Considering it also gives it a bonus to that. That sounds crazy. Imagine that with Warlock. Thunder Cape, huh? So it just attacks it with a shockwave. Oh, and it makes it spark. Interesting. What about the new gloves? Oh, you can heal. Oh, wow. Interesting. So when you hit an enemy that has decay on it with this, you'll heal. So it's a way to heal. What? You can absorb the elements into stats? Oh yeah, good to see you. Hopefully you're having fun. So this is a way to get stats on the alchemist. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds like something he needs to survive. Now, like I said, the main problem with the alchemist is he doesn't really get a chance to get real benefit out of playing on the new map, unfortunately, because most of there aren't very many drops for potions.
Please take care.
There is an item that kind of mitigates that, and we will have to find that, but we haven't done that yet. The crone could do some stuff. But other things we could do is we could play with the sage and actually try to level up some of these things. Like, we could do a run with enlightenment and try to get see what it can do at that. The problem is that the first run we do with it is not going to benefit from this too much. Because it's not going to be able to use its third ability on the same run usually. Like, I don't think it lets you do that, but you know, we'll head out and give it a shot.
Please join me for a moment.
The other thing is I'm not entirely sure about whether we can make this work without raising our hit points, because our base hit points are incredibly
May
low.
wisdom guide you.
Now, I'm not sure that I want to do that right now. I might actually try to do another alchemist run in the Boglands anyway, even though it probably isn't going to go amazingly well. We can still give it a try. We have more unlocks anyway.
Return unscathed.
But yeah, I am gonna reduce the difficulty a little bit. Was there anything I actually want to take off? Honestly, I don't think so. Got Cleric on, should be able to get a regen. Yeah, I think we'll be okay like this. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna take a couple minute break, and then we can head in for another round. Catch you then. Bye-bye.